A young American woman, one last summer in Europe, and a whirlwind romance with a man hiding a tragic secret. It's the setup for The Map That Leads to You, Amazon's adaptation of J.P. Moninger's 2017 novel, and while it leans heavily on genre clichés, the film works best as a sun-soaked travelogue rather than a heart-wrenching love story. Heather, Madelyn Cline, a bookish planner fresh out of college, has her life neatly mapped out, one final Eurotrip before starting a finance job in New York. What she didn't plan for was Jack, KJ Appa, a free-spirited New Zealander and fellow Hemingway enthusiast. Their chance meeting quickly snowballs into a romance that pushes Heather off her carefully drawn path and into Jack's spontaneous, live-in-the-moment worldview. Appa brings charm but struggles with Jack's more contrived lines, the kind of wide-eyed declarations about fate and destiny that belong in a Nicholas Sparks paperback. Cline, on the other hand, continues to prove her screen magnetism, even if the material doesn't always rise to her level. Together, they make a watchable pair, though their chemistry can't quite elevate dialogue that often feels reheated. What does elevate the film is director Lasse Hallström. The Swedish filmmaker, once synonymous with lush Hollywood melodramas, Chocolate, The Cider House Rules, brings the same sweeping, old-fashioned polish here. Backed by Amazon's generous budget, he transforms familiar beats into something visually irresistible. From Spain to Portugal to Italy, the film glides through postcard-perfect scenery, a gorgeous distraction when the story falters. It's here that Amazon gains a slight edge over Netflix, whose comparable romance My Oxford Year, released earlier this month, feels small screen in both look and feel. The Map That Leads to You may not break new ground, but it looks like it belongs on one. The problem is just how well-trodden this ground is. Romantic dramas about carefree men teaching cautious women to embrace life are plentiful, and the big reveal here lands with more déjà vu than devastation. While the film avoids outright parody of the genre, it rarely stirs the kind of genuine emotion that lingers past the credits. Still, as a glossy piece of escapism, it goes down easily. The romance may be predictable, but the backdrops are breathtaking, and Hallström ensures everything looks delectable. Cline shines even when the story doesn't, leaving hope that her next role will be worthy of her talent. For those craving a scenic summer getaway more than a sweeping love story, The Map That Leads to You is a pleasant if familiar detour.